In the beginning of the movie we see a gang who came to steal a musical. Their leader's name was Toy. He was trying to steal Precious Colors. The gang was trying to break into the gang. Then Tommy comes there and asks if everything is going well. Toy says that you guys should keep an eye on the gang. No one should come. Finally, Tommy breaks the gang, but unfortunately, due to some mistake, the gang starts raising the alarm. The police asks Toy many questions, but Toy answers all of them as I don't know. The police says that you will go to Jai for 6th. On this, Toy says that I will run away from Jai at 3 o'clock Friday. The police says that why, there is little relief because at 4 o'clock I have to meet someone. Everyone starts laughing loudly. The movie starts and we see that Maddie's mother was Henry's mother. While going on the story, his mother was coming with him. When you leave the house, the pot falls down. Henry says that I am very proud of you. Henry had a bad habit of smoking cigarettes and many other things. Henry did not like this at all. After the death of Henry's grandfather, he had to take care of his mother. Henry is also an FBI agent. He was doing a cigarette operation. His mother was very happy. Henry says bye to his mother and then leaves from there. After this, Maddie sits there and starts eating. He thinks a man passing by is a beggar and puts a coin in his hand. After this, 3 years have passed directly in the movie. When Henry comes back home, after coming home, he starts looking for his mother. He sees a girl and when he goes near her, he gets shocked because she was none other than his mother. His mother was Marathi, that is, his mother had lost all her weight. Henry feels very happy to see this. Mother is gone. That I am also dating a man. Henry also tells them that now I am not alone, I have also got married. His wife's name was Ma. She is coming home today. Maddie becomes very happy on hearing this. She says that Emily liked the party that took place at their house. Maddie says that I have cooked a favorite dish for Hanji. Everyone has dinner together. Maddie says that I have only one boyfriend, not boyfriend. She has understood the religion very well. She understood that antiquity is science. After knowing all this, they return after some time. We see that a boy named Reddy comes to their house who is going to go on a date with Martini. His age is less than Martini's. Maddie asks if Martini is at home. Maddie calls her mother and says, "Okay, you have come back to your mother, yes?" Eddie and Martini say yes. Then both of them go for a date. Maddie says in Hindi while leaving, "Don't wait for me, go to sleep." After this, at night, Henry heard someone's voice. On this, Mother says that every 30 seconds, someone passes in front of the house. "If you want, I should go to sleep." When he went to the window, there was a man who was beating him. He was calling out loudly, saying "I love you" to Maddie. In this voice, Henry does not believe that Gus's father can achieve a lot and takes out his gun. The man comes to him after seeing Henry and calms down. Mendy asks him if he is an agent. Henry says yes. He warns that "Tell your mother that I was saying I love you." Henry says that he has received the message. "That man is there, so I have a restaurant, you must come there." Then he leaves from there. After this, Henry and Mother go to sleep. At night, Henry heard someone's voice in the house. He got up and looked, but there was no one else. So, Ed gets surprised. Later, Ed left from there. Next morning, Henry asks his mom that "Why don't you date someone of your age?" "I am not serious about Ed, I just want to enjoy my life." This is what the family was listening to. After this, people who go out to Rome, their family says all this to Henry. "It is not your mother's fault." Henry says, "But she has gone too far. The family lives there. Then you should find a good man for her." Maxim acts strangely. On this, Henry says that "Mom, you are fooling us." The toy helicopter was about to hit Marty. It suddenly falls on the ground. The helicopter man comes and starts to pick Marty up. Henry says that "Can't you see? You are a child. Why are you playing with this?" The man says sorry to her. Marty regains her senses. "I am a guest and tell him that I am fine." After this they start having lunch with the man. His name was Toy. In the elder brother of Wanted Tikka, he was telling that he likes nature a lot. He tells them that "If you are free then come with me in the afternoon." Henry first refuses, but then they agree. Toy takes them to a museum. He shows them a sculpture which had a price list with lasers around it. After this, Tommy invites them to his restaurant and says that "You people are my guests today." Along with this, there is a bullet for lunch on Saturday night. After this we are shown the night scene. Anand and family were in their room. He just comes back and starts calling Henry by shouting. He does not pay attention to him and goes to sleep again. Next morning they see that a bucket of flowers had come to the house. Toy had sent it. Seeing the flowers, Henry becomes very happy. After this, Henry goes to his room. But while he goes away, all he gets is this meat. The story was very important. Here he was telling that the group of thieves was going to steal again. They had stolen the sculpture in Paris and now they were going to steal here too. Interpol suspected 3 people, one was French and one was Greek and one man's origin was unknown. Photos of all these criminals were shown. In these photos, one's name was Nick, so he was high on Rome and Paris. Now he is in the United States. The second criminal was Gilles. He was considered a very big criminal and he was involved in the 2001 robbery. After this, the photo of the third man is shown, who was their leader Henry. He gets shocked to see the photo because that photo was of Toy. Henry shows Toy's photo to his head. The head starts praising Henry's mom and says that she is very beautiful. You should not look at my mother, look at Tom. They think that we should keep an eye on her. Apart from this they have no option. Toy comes to Martin's house at night. Martin is very happy to see her but Henry asks him to have a drink. Toy says he will but after this don't ask me for any secret. Both start laughing at this. There Mealy tells him that Henry is an FBI agent. Her mom tells him that Henry and Emily have just returned from a mission. Hearing this, Toy suddenly gets a hiccup. Everyone goes to a restaurant with him. Henry asks Toy, what do you actually do? Tom tells him that he is in international business. Tom tells him that you guys are very nice, especially you. Toy fell in love with Martin and then compliments him. Then he remembers his partner. Toy's friend asks, where are you? Toy says that I am a little busy. Friend says that look at your side. He was there. Toy then goes back to meet them. He goes to talk to his friend says that he is with a girl and she is very pretty. Then Hindi comes there and Toy introduces his friends to Henry. After this Tommy again goes to his seat and asks Marty to tell the story of her life. On this, Marty says that there are 3 stages in my life before my husband's death, with Henry and now with you, in the market. Toy asks his elder brother. Toy says that because of business I have to go to many places, now he likes to stay with Marty. Both of them wanted to spend some time together, they loved each other a lot. After this the scene changes and the handle tells his boss that my mom likes that man, so I am afraid that something might happen. Bus says that the mission should be successful, so don't worry about your mother, we have kept agents outside the house to protect her. So that their conversation can be recorded, all the matchboxes have been put in the house. At first Henry was agreeing to this but it did not work. After nightfall, Tommy's car arrives. Marty comes. They were training in the market. Toy drives with her. She starts shouting. Because of this, everyone thinks that some agent is in trouble. Then they start following them. Toy very cleverly escapes from them. Then they both come to the restaurant. Then Marty asks Marty about her husband's age. Marty keeps saying that it is still time for this. She did not want to talk to him. Then Toy asks her about Henry's age. She is very caring, intelligent and best for the party. All their conversations were being heard by the police officer in his headquarters. After this, both of them start walking on the street. Toy starts kissing Marty. At first the party is rocked but then he also goes to the mother. She says that I love you very much. Henry also talks with the officer. Tom was listening to music and asks, will you come with me tonight? I have an apartment in Dorado but she is his mother. They both get intimate again. Everything was being recorded. He gets offended by this. He comes home from there. His wife tries to tell him that I have gone too far today. Then one of their glasses breaks. She keeps a small camera inside the glass for surveillance. Henry says that it is for this. Next day Henry was in the office. There he is made fun of by his friends for last night. Henry was sitting in a hotel. There he goes to Toy and says that we can become good friends. He clarifies that I do not want to replace your grandfather and take his place. I just want to spend some time with Marty. After lunch, Henry was drinking water from Toy's classroom. He gives the glass to his team for research. Then there he gets angry. But Mother starts asking Henry all the things. Henry tells him that he is an international thief. Mother is very surprised to hear this. Toy asks him if he told this to his mother. He says thank you for telling everything to Mother. Toy says that he had come there to tell him that he will watch the next movie with his friends. Toy plane. Friends were suspecting Toy that maybe Toy is actually working with the police or with you as we will meet tonight. What are you thinking? Andy says that I want to talk to you about something. Hindi tells his mother that Toy was an artist. Police is after him. Even your all talks are being traced. Marathi gets suspicious after hearing all this. Indian tells Toy that you should not tell this to him. Toy and his wife go to the restaurant at night. There Tommy expresses his love to Martin and says I love you but Maddie says I will answer later. Toy says I am crazy for you and Maddie says I don't keep all these things for me. Then after hitting him, Toy goes to her house with Maddie. Toy tries a lot to convince her, but Maddie doesn't listen and goes home and asks her if everything is fine and I am happy in my life. She takes out her camera and throws it away. She leaves from there and goes to her room and starts smoking. We see that Toy was going to the office, but an officer sees him and tells Henry to try it tomorrow. Stay in place for a while and wait for me tomorrow. After this, Maddie comes to his mother and says, I am feeling very empty. Henry leaves them alone and goes from there. After this, we see that Toy keeps his weapons aside and gets ready for robbery. Toy leaves from there and goes to his room. He goes to the place where he was the god. Toy's friends act as if he is killing Toy. He comes to save Toy, but the gang attacks him and takes him with them. They completely close the garden and tie him up at one place. The three then go near the sculpture when the alarm starts ringing. The security guard of the garden goes there and calls the police. Henry also gets an idea that we have gone to ring the alarm. You reach there quickly and I will also come with you. At this time, some officers reach there, but then it is found out that the theft has not happened at all. It is a fake alarm. You go and sleep and stay there. Anyone can do anything at any time. To find out who is doing this, they go to that place. Actually, Toy was hiding in a panel with his friends. He was with his toy. Helicopter was sounding an alarm. This time he says the same thing again. Then everyone comes and looks there. No one was there. Henry had to search for Toy, so he goes to the hotel to find Toy. On the other side, Gordon was sitting in front of the sculpture. This time when the atomic machine, all the cards faint. After reaching the hotel, Henry finds out that Toy is not in his room. Their Toy was stealing the sculpture. Henry calls Gordon and tells him to quickly turn on the security and shut down the museum. God says that everything is normal here. Henry says that those people have hacked the CCTV cameras. All three were going with a scrub. Due to a mistake, he gets trapped in the laser. Our partnership ended here and he feels that he is left alone. Toy gets very angry at this. He starts running away by hitting the blazer. The alarm goes off. The other two friends were running. Seeing them, the officers try to stop them, but they shoot at the officers. Toy also tries to stop them, due to which they shoot at Toy as well. Then Henry and Emily also reach the museum. He was making a bulletproof jacket, and due to this the child comes from there and tries to escape. Then Henry catches him. Toy says that Maddie's life is in danger. He tells them that he is a key agent. At first Henry does not believe this. Toy says that both of them had shot him and sent him. He searches the key in Toy's room and his doubt is cleared. After this they come home to save Maddie. We see that those two people had attacked Maddie. They came to know that due to this reason they set up multiple gunpoint at home. Maddie starts screaming loudly, and hearing this Henry and Maddie quickly enter the house. There they are shocked to see Maddie alive. Then Tommy arrests them. It is late. He came to know that Toy is also a CIA agent. If you like the inspiration then, please like and comment.